I'm just taking some pictures, sir.
You're not allowed to.
This is a lawfully protected activity, sir.
It's a secure area. You're not supposed to be taking photos over here.
I'll be put in cuffs for taking pictures of the police department.
You are not in control here.
I am, actually. You work for me.
Part of an organization called the First Amendment Strike Team. Okay. So he's trying to see what we're going to do. He has every right to do that.
You're the police officer who falsely arrested me. You lied on the police report. You're a bad police officer and you don't deserve to be here.
In the complex world of law enforcement, there are instances where officers band together to protect their colleagues from public scrutiny. However, there are also those who uphold the law and aren't afraid to educate their subordinates when they step out of line. For today's episode of Enforced, we've brought you 3 instances where dumb cops got humiliated by their bosses. Our first footage comes from Pueblo City, Colorado, where a First Amendment auditor, Sean O'Connell, is filming a police building. It is a public building with no sign prohibiting filming there. As O'Connell films, he is stopped by Officer Romero. The situation takes a turn for the worse as O'Connell decides to pay no heed to the officer's illegal commands.
Hey there. How are you? Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? Hey. Hey. I'm asking you a question. Who are you? Why are you taking pictures of the department? Sir.
Don't touch me.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in cuffs. Okay?
That's fine.
You're gonna be put in cuffs.
Supervisor.
Okay, supervisor's on his way. Okay? I'm asking you questions
Hey
here.
guys, I'm being arrested right now, being put in cuffs for taking pictures of the police department. Don't turn my phone off.
Okay, you are not in control here.
I am, actually. You work for me, I don't work for you.
46, I got one in custody over here. I need a
You're
supervisor.
gonna lose your job, buddy. It's illegal detainment. Can you please call a supervisor out here? This is an illegal detainment under 16.3.103.
Okay. Hang out here.
You don't have permission to search me. I don't consent to any search procedures.
Okay, I'm waiting for a supervisor to come up here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
Romero.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good. Did you stop my video camera over there?
I'm not messing with your phone, okay?
As O'Connell not only protests, he also cites the law that Officer Romero has broken while illegally detaining him. CRA 16-3-103 reads, "A peace officer may stop any person who he reasonably suspects is committing, has committed, or is about to commit a crime." O'Connell rightfully asks what crime he has committed as he has only been filming a public building. Meanwhile, another officer arrives on the scene to assist Officer Romero in the illegal detainment.
Can you tell this officer to take his hands off me and to uncuff me?
Oh, I don't want to tell him anything.
Okay.
You'll wait till a supervisor gets here, and you can talk to him from there, okay?
All right, I'm done talking to you guys then.
Okay.
So what's up?
He's taking pictures of the department, taking pictures of all our stuff here, so I don't know what he's doing. I try to talk to him, he's not talking to me, he starts walking away.
Is that a reason to cuff me?
Yeah,
that
you're
reasonable
being
articulable
detained right
suspicion?
now. Yeah.
For what? For what
Yeah.
crime?
No, it's reasonable suspicion.
Of what crime?
Okay.
You have to have reasonable suspicion of a crime to detain somebody.
I am not going to speak to you.
That's
you can
fine.
speak to my supervisor when he gets here.
You have me in cuffs right now.
Okay, yeah. You're
So I'm
being
gonna
detained
talk-
at the moment, yeah.
Because you're
Soon after, Captain James Martin arrives at the scene. Officer Romero narrates the whole situation, but it appears that Captain Martin is well aware of O'Connell and what he does. He is visibly worried because he also knows that Officer Romero has cost the city and Pueblo PD big time due to his mistake.
So I'm loading up. I'm loading up. This guy's on the corner. I thought he was taking a picture of the eagle on the department. He's like, oh, okay, no big deal. So I start, putting my stuff in my patrol vehicle. So he walks past it, and I was like, oh, he's leaving. Do you need an answer?
Can't talk right now, I'm busy.
So he starts walking, so I back up, and then he's next to this corner now taking pictures. I'm like, what is he doing? So then he comes over, he starts taking pictures. Oh, it looks like he's taking pictures of these signs. I don't know if he's taking pictures of these cars or
It's
what.
part of an organization called the First Amendment Strike Team.
Is he?
Yeah, so
Okay.
he's trying to see what we're going to do.
Okay.
He has every right to do that.
Okay, and that's fine with that. I don't have.
Go ahead and cuff him.
I like
Uncuff
calling
me.
complaining against this officer right now. Uncuffed. I did nothing wrong. I was not breaking the law, and this officer just illegally detained me under CRS 16-3-103.
I've seen your video, sir, and I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about.
Who am I?
First Amendment strike team.
Okay.
I know exactly who you are.
Exactly. So you know I'm not out here doing anything illegal.
I do.
No, nothing.
I do.
And I'd like to file a complaint against this officer for
There's
deprivation of rights.
You can actually go into the department.
Okay.
File a complaint if you'd like to.
Captain Martin realizes that the entire department might be in trouble, so he berates Officer Romero right there and rues that he should have taught him about this kind of thing beforehand.
Should have taught you before. But I understand totally what you're doing.
So will you be suspended administratively until the thing is cleared out?
No.
He just broke the law.
I understand
He
that.
should be
There'll
arrested.
So an internal affairs investigation, if you want to file a complaint, will be conducted, and depending on the findings of that, it'll be dealt with depending on what.
Okay. So is there going to be any issue with me getting his body cam information?
That you would have to go through our records division.
Yep.
I'm not sure how that works.
In the meantime, Sergeant Reyes, who is the supervisor of Romero, reaches there while O'Connell continues to record everything on his own camera. Captain Martin seems embarrassed and flustered, and his efforts to appease O'Connell are readily apparent from his demeanor. Officer Romero keeps trying to leave the scene.
Hey guys, call Pueblo Police Department and complain about Officer Romero, badge number. He just detained me and said that he was detaining me because I chose not to answer his questions.
I'm not really sure on how that works. I'd have to look at the policy on that. I believe that there's a charge. Here's Sergeant Reyes, he's the supervisor, I'm the watch commander. And he might know. I'm not sure how that works. Actually, I can make a phone call and find out.
I think I'd appreciate it.
Thank you.
You're good. I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, you can go home.
Romero, badge.
Yes, Captain Martin needs to speak to you. So I don't know if they even need me here anymore, so.
Is there a charge? Okay. Do you know what the charge is? Okay, I'll find out. Call records real quick. There, you have to submit a Freedom of Information Act for the body cam video. There's a charge. I'm not sure what the charge is. Okay. But I'm gonna find out.
I'm sure records can probably tell me.
Yeah, I'm gonna call just so you know now.
Thank you, man. I appreciate all your help.
What was your name, sir?
I'm not going to get that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Records.
It's going to be a plate.
They need me here, or should I leave?
Just hang on.
Huh?
Just hang on.
Officer Romero's illegal detainment ended up costing $41,000 to the Pueblo Police Department. O'Connell pressed charges and filed a complaint, but the case was settled outside of the court. First Amendment auditors continue to demonstrate the serious lapses in police training across the country. Officers should be aware of the law, and there should be departmental oversight preventing officers from overstepping beyond what they are mandated to do by law. Next, we take you to Tamarack, Florida, where karma strikes back Deputy Gallardo on his big day. Deputy Gallardo of the Broward Sheriff Office is receiving the Best Detective Award when the city commissioner tears into the sheriff's deputy for mistreating him 4 years back.
I would like to make a comment. I want to congratulate all the BSO officers who've done such a great job.
Thank you very much.
Do all you can. Morning, Captain.
Yeah.
Joshua Gallardo,
It's my line.
can you come down for a second? It's good to see you again. You probably don't remember me, but you're the police officer who falsely arrested me 4 years ago. You lied on the police report. I believe you're a rogue police officer, you're a bad police officer, and you don't deserve to be here.
City officials are in shock as Mayor Gomez quickly swoops in for damage control, but it is too little, too late.
Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate as a whole BSO, and everything that you do for us. Thank you for your service to our community. We appreciate you. Please take that away from here tonight or today. Thank you very much. Be safe out there.
Footage from 2015 shows the incident the commissioner is referring to. In this video, Commissioner Gellin, who did not hold any public office at the time, can be seen trying to record a man who was a victim of battery. That's when Deputy Gallardo stops him and later, after a verbal spat, arrests and charges him with obstruction.
You gonna record right now?
Yeah. Why?
Because it's a violation of HIPAA law.
Because he's a victim. He's a victim right now. You want to leave?
I'm watching.
You want to leave the area?
I want to make sure he's being
Then please
taken
back
care
away
of.
to the sidewalk.
What's the rule? Is there a rule about that?
We don't want you right here if I'm attending him.
Okay, but you're not
I
doing
want you on the other
anything.
side of that hedge.
What are you doing?
Right now, I want you on the
You're
other
not
side.
attending him. What are you doing?
Sir, right now, I'm going to ask you again on the other side of that
Why?
hedge.
Why don't I have to go to the other side?
You're going to get arrested for obstruction.
How am I obstruction?
Because I'm asking you to go to the other side and I don't want you approaching me.
I'm not approaching you. You approach me.
Other side of the hedge.
What about everybody else?
Other side of the hedge.
The prosecution later dropped the charges against Mike Gellin and cited that there were serious inconsistencies between Deputy Gallardo's report and his body-worn camera footage. Gellin never received an official apology from the BSO office or the deputy for the wrongful accusations. For our last clip, we take you to Warwick, Rhode Island, where a citizen is conducting another First Amendment audit. There are no signs prohibiting photography or filming, and the citizen decides to test the boundaries of his First Amendment rights. He is then interrupted by a cop asking him to stop his photography.
This is a very nice building. And we're about to have contact. I'm okay, thanks. I'm sorry? I'm just taking some photograph from the public sidewalk.
No, you're not. This is a restricted area. There's no photography
can you
over
give me
here.
my space, please? I'm just taking some pictures, sir.
You're not allowed to.
This is a lawfully protected activity, sir. Do you know that we have
This is a secure area. You're not supposed to be taking photos over here.
I'm actually in a public sidewalk right now. This is the public.
And you're taking pictures of a state facility where this is
I'm just working on a little story, sir. I understand. I'm just working on a little story, and I'll be on my way. I have no ill will.
Photograph over here, okay?
Sir, can you please give me my space because you're like...
There's plenty of space in between us right now.
Okay. I'm just practicing my First Amendment right to film in
I'm
public.
just letting you know you can't photograph over here.
Sir, I have to disagree with you on that. This is a public sidewalk, and I'm just taking some pictures of your nice building.
And you're taking pictures of a secure area where we bring the prisoners in.
Well, I don't know what you guys do back here, but
I'm letting you know.
Well, that's fine, sir. I'm in a public area.
I'm asking you to leave now.
Well, sir, you can't tell me to leave from a public area.
I'm asking you to stop filming this area specifically. You can take pictures of the outside of the building. Not over here, you can't.
Is that like a lawful demand?
I am explaining to you what you're allowed to do, okay?
I understand. I know what I'm allowed to do. I'm a photographer. I know my rights. I can put film in
over
public.
here filming a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
Well, sir, I don't know who you guys bringing in here. I'm just filming from
I
public.
just explained that to you.
Okay, well, that's fine, sir. I'm just
So I'm
taking
going to ask you to go somewhere else and take your photographs.
Are you a supervisor? Can I speak to your supervisor? Because
Absolutely.
I'm just exercising my right to film in public, sir.
Capitol Police, the Sheriff's Department. I need a supervisor out here. This gentleman seems to have an issue with the instructions I'm giving him. You're more than welcome to film the other parts of the building. This area right here is a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
The citizen is exercising their First Amendment right to film in public. The officer, however, is concerned about the security of a restricted area where prisoners are brought in. The officer pays no heed to the First Amendment auditor citing his rights and continues to hinder the citizen from photographing. The officer asks the citizen to stop filming this specific area, but the citizen insists they're within their rights as they're on a public sidewalk. The officer then calls the sergeant, who is about to decide who's in the wrong.
Sarge!
Are you a supervisor, sir?
Yes, he is.
I'm a private investigative journalist. I'm gathering content for a story, and I'm right here in the public area. Gentleman over here, what's your name? 8066 is not allowing me to.
I'll call, what's his name, Steve? Let me call the captain. You're gonna have to wait at the front of the building.
Okay, well,
film outside here.
Well, sir, that's exactly what I'm trying to explain to him. This is a public accessible area. You guys have private area behind those fences, but this is public right here. So he cannot tell me that I cannot record this area. I'm working on a story. And I don't know if you're aware about the DHS memo. The Department of Homeland Security issued a memo in 2018 that explains how you're supposed to approach me in an incident like this.
Sorry, let me give it. I'm just asking why you were here, why you were taking photographs.
And I'm telling you, I'm working on a story.
All right.
I have no ill will. You approached me really close.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
I approached you really close.
Well, it's on video, sir.
Yeah, this distance right here.
Just stay away from the gate and our Sally Court. If you want to stay on the sidewalk, that's fine.
So there you go. You've been informed that.
And were you over here filming?
I could be right here. I could be right here if I want. I could be right there if I want.
You got it. He's going to take care of you over there, right?
Thank you. Thank you.
Just stay away from our gate.
He needs to stop bothering photographers.
Stay away from our gate.
That's what we do this for.
But please, just stay away from our gate in Sally Court because we have a lot of traffic coming into the gates.
Understood. You're very nice. You're very nice. He's a jerk.
All right, thank you.
Take care. There you go, guys. Another walk of shame. Another walk of shame. Look at him. He walked all the way from over there to walk right back.
The citizen identifies himself as a private investigative journalist and asserts his right to film in public areas, citing a 2018 Department of Homeland Security memo. The sergeant requests the citizen to stay away from the gate and cell block due to heavy traffic. Despite some initial tension, the officer goes away without further bothering the auditor. However, this occurs only after the officer's supervisor steps in to rectify the situation and teach the officer what the law truly says.